Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aquarius. Please keep in mind that it is a general reading, so that means it is not going to resonate with each and every one of you. There's just too many of you watching. And so let's begin. I feel, Aquarius, that you may feel like you planned something out right down to the tiniest little detail, but yet it fails. It doesn't work. And so this card says, well, that could be because of deception on the part of the planner or the other person. It could be being in a certain state of mind about a situation. I feel like there's a lot of anxiety here. I feel like something doesn't feel right to you about this thing that failed or the person who never showed. You could be feeling stood up, but something doesn't feel quite right about it. And there's a lot of anxiety here. The Ace of Cups is in the reverse, so I feel like definitely there was a failure to show up or failure, something did not work out the way you thought or planned that it would, but yet when it comes to that, something doesn't feel right about it. Your intuition, you're getting these intuitive nudges that say something doesn't feel right about this. So I feel like, and I feel like it is right on the money. Something is not quite right, and I feel like you will find out what that is, okay? It's causing you a lot of anxiety. You are very worried about what could have happened, but you are going to get news. There's the telephone right there. So you are going to get news about it. I feel when it comes to this situation, of something not working out, somebody backing out or not showing, I feel like that person will definitely ask for another chance. They will return with an apology and an explanation and asking for another chance. Okay? I feel like they may have been running from this. We have a runaway card. So there could be some deeper issue behind the fact that it fell through or that they didn't show. Here we see them coming back asking for another chance, wanting to work things out, shedding light on whatever that red flag was, shedding light on something that your intuition was trying to tell you. So it's like clarifying, it's confirmation really for what you were feeling and clarifying that feeling is what it is. I feel like they regret not showing up, okay, or regret backing out. It was deliberate, so they didn't forget about it, they didn't forget about the appointment, or they didn't forget something, but there was a reason behind it, even though they didn't do it in the right way. Okay, they could have done it differently, or could have reached out to you, but they did it this way, and it kind of caused you a lot of confusion and anxiety. So I feel like they're coming back in to make things right, okay, and to tell the truth. So you have a visitor coming. This has to do with something that has been emotionally troubling you, which is this feeling of being rejected or stood up here at the heart with the Ace of Cups in reverse. You can see that they are thinking or have thought about this, and they're hoping that the right words can save the day. So here's the news that I feel with the gnome brings luck. So it's like a lucky break, or feels like a lucky break, or a change in luck that comes, putting effort into something. Effort, this is into something you've been wishing for, because sits next to the wish card. So it is news that's going to bring you hope, okay, that indeed they are going to put the effort after all. Yeah, again, so you felt powerless. I feel, because you feel, always feel powerless when you don't have the facts. And so you didn't have the facts, so you weren't really thinking logically. You were afraid. Okay, your mind was running everywhere. What could it possibly be? However, I feel like you are going to get a surprise in the future from whoever did this to you. You're going to get a surprise. Or if this is you who didn't show up, you're going to surprise them. It's one way or the other. So I think that they feel really, really bad, and they are heavily burdened for the choice that they made, which obviously was a mistake, but there was something behind it that they needed to look at. Okay, it's like letting go of whatever was holding you back. Well, what was holding them back more than likely were ghosts of the past that held them back or had them back out, having to do with fear. Okay, their fears, and not listening to their intuition. So they had to really face down these ghosts of the past. So they kind of got a wake up call. There's a lot of fears right there in that Nine of Swords energy. That's a lot of worry, going back and forth and back and forth. Should they take this opportunity? And the answer to that is yes. So they're going to go back and pick it up. They passed by it. Now they're going back to pick it up. Okay. Thinking of the right words to say here with this card. You can see that he's imagined. He has this person here that he's practicing on, but this is all in his mind, because it's swords. So he's imagined how it's going to play out in his mind, what he's going to say, and how you might possibly respond when he reaches out to you. Okay, so, and that's starting over from scratch. So it's like, well, can we do this again? Can we start over again from scratch? That's what they're going to ask you. That's what they're going to ask you. So, because here, when this Six of Swords, they're in choppy water because they stood you up or backed out of something. And they will be wanting to fix it. In order to fix it, they have to let go of whatever it was that caused them to back out, or whatever was holding them back with the Fool. Okay, and what we see here on this Six of Swords is that he has reached the calmer shore, so he's back, and now wishes to, fix things, make things better. But we still see waves. The water's still a little choppy here, and the reason is he's carrying swords. So those are ghosts. So it's very important. This card comes almost, I feel it's more like a warning to face those ghosts. We saw them here in this card of the Four of Coins. What was holding him back, okay, were those ghosts of the past, right? There he is, hanging needing to let go of what was holding them back. And yet, so maybe he has dealt with some of them enough that allows him to come back, but he still has some ghosts here that he really needs to take care of, okay, in order for this to work. So, so although we see that they are going to come back, they are going to be surely, for sure, asking for another chance here, there will still be work to be done, is what I can see. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.